My beloved child. Stop right here. Don't blink. Don't scroll. Don't look away. Because something extraordinary, something divinely timed, something meant only for you, is unfolding in this very second. A soft, trembling voice fills the air. It is not Michael's first. It is God Himself whispering, "My beloved daughter, you have been chosen." Chosen for what? Do not move. The next 20 seconds decide everything. Heaven is leaning so close to you that your spirit can feel the warmth. God speaks, "I chose you because your heart is tired." My beloved child. God looks at you with an affection that makes angels fall silent. He says, "You have carried years on your shoulders that never belonged to your face. Your spirit aged from nights of worry, years of stress, responsibilities no one else saw, heartbreak you never spoke about." And God continues, "Your soul is ancient, but your light is still young. Don't scroll away. Because now, right now, heaven offers you something sacred. Not literal youth, but the return of your inner radiance. The one life dimmed but never destroyed. The 25 years younger light, heaven explains it. My beloved child. When God says 25 years younger, He does not mean your skin changes magically. He means something far deeper. A lighter heart. A softer mind. A calmer spirit. A brighter presence. A glow that feels younger than your years. Heaven calls this the restoration light. Archangel Michael steps forward and whispers, "This light makes your spirit appear younger. Because your burdens stop aging your soul." Do you feel that? That tiny warmth in your chest? Don't ignore it. That is where the restoration begins. The test, the 10-second hesitation. My beloved child. God is not threatening you. He is warning you. This message has timing. Heaven says, if you hesitate, if you disconnect, if you click away, the blessing will wait for someone whose heart is ready. Your neighbor, in this message, is not a person living near you. It is symbolic. It means someone else who is ready. Someone else who is open. Someone else who has been praying for renewal. But God turns directly toward you and says, you were chosen first. Hold on. Do not scroll. You need to hear the next sentence. Why you were chosen, the secret reason. My beloved child. Heaven reveals the real reason. You never stopped caring. You never stopped loving. You never stopped holding others together. Even when you were falling apart inside. God whispers. You gave your years away to protect others. Now I give your light back to you. This youthful glow is not on the outside. It is your spirit becoming light again. Tears rise in heaven as Michael kneels and says, Your heart has earned this restoration. Do not move yet. Heaven is about to reveal what this divine glow will feel like. The first sign, what your spiritual radiance feels like. My beloved child, you will soon notice. Your chest feels lighter. Your mind stops spiraling. Your face feels relaxed without trying. Your spirit feels gently warmed. Your presence feels softer and calmer. People begin saying, "You look brighter today." This is the youth of heaven. A glow that cannot be seen in the mirror, but can be felt in the heart and seen in your energy. Michael whispers, "She will shine from the soul outward." That means you. And now, here comes the most suspense-filled message yet. Don't scroll. The final revelation of Part 1, your glow activates when you hear this. My beloved child, God leans close to your spirit and speaks the line that activates the restoration. Daughter, you are finally ready to be light again. Your heart feels it. Your soul remembers it. Your spirit rises to it. The glow begins internally, and heaven is watching with awe. This is only Part 1. Part 2 will reveal the emotional heaviness you're about to lose, the spiritual youth being restored, the message God sends directly to your spirit, the part where Michael seals your radiance. But before you go, my beloved child, if this message touched your heart, like this video, subscribe for Part 2. Comment, God, restore my light. Share with 10 people. Because someone else needs this glow too. When you're ready for Part 2, type. Continue the opening. God looks at your heart and speaks. My beloved child. God turns his eyes toward your chest. Toward the part of you that has carried the most weight, the most fear, the most invisible exhaustion. And he whispers, Daughter, your soul is older than your face. Your heart has worked harder than your hands ever did. You freeze because you know it's true. The aging happened inside first, not outside. Don't scroll. You must hear this next part. God continues. You have aged emotionally, not physically. That is what I am restoring. This is the beginning of your spiritual youth. The emotional heaviness God is removing. Heaven reveals 3 emotional burdens that have weighed on you for years, decades, maybe longer. These are the exact burdens that made your energy feel older, your aura feel dimmer, your spirit feel tired. One by one, God lifts them. 1. The weight of silent worry. You've carried worry in your bones. You've worried about family, finances, health, the future, things you couldn't even name. And God whispers, your worry will no longer age your heart. A soft release spreads across your chest. 2. The weight of holding others together. You carried people who should have carried themselves. You gave strength when you had none left. You became the emotional backbone in storms that weren't even yours. Michael steps forward and says, "You held too much for too long. Heaven is carrying you now." Your shoulders relax without trying. 3. The weight of unspoken hurt. You held pain behind your smile because you didn't want to burden anyone. You hid heartbreak to protect the people you love. You swallowed tears to keep peace in your home. God whispers, "Daughter, your soul has been crying for years. Now it will finally breathe." Do you feel that warmth rising inside your chest? That is the beginning of your restoration light. Don't scroll. This is the turning point. The 25 years younger light begins to unfold. My beloved child, heaven reveals that your youthful radiance does not begin on your face. It begins deep inside your spirit. This spiritual radiance has 3 phases. 1. The inner glow, invisible but felt. You will soon feel lighter, warmer, calmer, less tense, emotionally softer. This is the soul becoming young again. 2. The energy glow, people notice your presence. Without changing anything physically, people around you will begin to say, "You seem brighter today. You feel different. You have a glow." This glow is spiritual, not cosmetic. It makes you appear younger because your energy is youthful. 3. The emotional glow, your spirit looks radiant. Your reactions become gentler. Your eyes look calmer. Your smile feels real again. Your energy feels light as silk. This is the younger glow God meant for you. Michael whispers, "This glow cannot be stolen. It cannot be copied. It was chosen for you. Don't move yet. The most suspenseful part is coming." Archangel Michael's role, he activates the light in you. My beloved child, Michael steps behind you with wings glowing like white fire. He places one hand on the back of your shoulders and whispers, "Your radiance begins when your heaviness ends." And then something breathtaking happens. He lifts the emotional weight you've carried for years. You might feel a sudden exhale, a warm pressure release, tingles in your shoulders, your neck relaxing, your chest softening. This is not imagination. This is activation. Heaven calls it the first spark of restoration. It's the moment your spirit begins to look younger than your past. Don't scroll. The sign is next. Your first, youthful radiance sign, it will happen soon. Heaven reveals the first sign that God's radiance is working through you. It is called the warm heart pulse. Out of nowhere, when you are not expecting anything, you will feel A soft warmth pulsing in your chest. A gentle wave rising upward. A floaty, peaceful feeling. A moment of emotional ease. It lasts only 3 to 5 seconds. But you'll know immediately. This is my glow activating. This is your spiritual youth returning. Your soul becoming light. Your spirit becoming soft. Your inner world becoming young. This is holy. Don't move. One final revelation remains for Part 2. The final revelation of Part 2, God speaks directly to you. My beloved child. God places His hand over your heart and speaks with a tenderness that makes heaven quiet. Daughter. Your glow does not come from age. It comes from healing. And your healing has begun. This is the beginning of the divine youth. Heaven prepared only for you. Part 3 will reveal the emotional cleansing happening inside you. The second layer of spiritual radiance. The role Jesus plays in restoring your glow. And the moment God completes the first shift in your spirit. But before you go, my beloved child, if you feel something shifting inside you, like this message, subscribe so Part 3 reaches you. Comment, God, continue restoring my glow. Share with 10 people. To bless another daughter of heaven. When you're ready for Part 3, type. Continue Part 3, the emotional cleansing, the deep radiance and Jesus's touch. Holy emotion, deep suspense, soul renewal. The opening, heaven shows your heart in transition. My beloved child. Heaven reveals your heart like a glowing lantern. Covered in dust. From years of stress. Heartbreak. Disappointment. And emotional fatigue. But here's the miracle. The dust is lifting. Slowly. Gently. Layer by layer. Jesus whispers. Your soul is remembering its original light. Don't scroll. You must feel this truth. The emotional cleansing happening inside you now. Heaven reveals 3 layers of emotional cleansing unfolding within your spirit. Each layer makes you feel spiritually lighter, emotionally younger, energetically softer, and internally brighter. 1. The cleansing of emotional tension. Your chest relaxes. Your shoulders soften. Your breath deepens naturally. This is God clearing anxiety, tightness, heaviness, fear. Michael whispers. This is the first step of youth, the release of tension. 2. The cleansing of old emotional voices. All the quiet thoughts that aged your spirit. You're tired. You're fading. You're not who you used to be. Heaven wipes them away. Jesus whispers. Daughter, those were wounds speaking, not truth. Your inner voice starts becoming gentle again. 3. The cleansing of heart-worn exhaustion. This is the deepest one. Heaven lifts the emotional fatigue that has been sitting behind your ribs for years. You will soon feel lighter inside, mentally clearer, less emotionally drained, more spiritually awake. This cleansing is invisible, but your spirit feels it. Don't scroll. The radiance is about to deepen. The second layer of your spiritual radiance, the glow of release. My beloved child. Part 1 activated your glow. Part 2 sparked your inner light. Now Part 3 reveals the second layer of radiance. The glow of release. The glow that appears when old emotional weight finally dissolves. This glow feels like emotional lightness, peaceful confidence, warm clarity, a softening around your eyes, a quiet strength in your presence. Heaven shows your spirit looking younger, because your soul is no longer carrying the heaviness that dimmed it. Michael whispers, this is the glow only healing can create. But someone else steps forward now. The role Jesus plays in your restoration. My beloved child. Jesus approaches you gently. He does not rush. He does not startle. He simply says, let me restore what life wore down. Then he places his hand over your heart. Here's what happens next. 1. Jesus restores your inner calm. You will begin feeling less panic, fewer emotional spikes, more patience, steadier thinking. This calmness makes your spirit feel younger than it has in decades. 2. Jesus restores your softness. Not weakness. Not fragility. Softness. The gentle, feminine, emotional grace you had before life hardened you. You will feel emotionally open, receptive, less guarded, more connected to yourself. This softness is holy. 3. Jesus restores your inner joy. Not loud joy. Not performative joy. Soft joy. The kind that sits in your chest like a warm candle flame. You will recognize it instantly. You will whisper, I remember this feeling. Because this is the emotional youth God meant for you all along. Don't move. Jesus has one more step. The moment God completes the first shift in your spirit. My beloved child. Heaven reveals a powerful moment coming soon. It is quiet, holy, unforgettable. It is called the first shift. You will feel it like a deep sigh you didn't plan, a warm sensation in your chest, your mind stopping for one peaceful second. Emotional weight lifting instantly. A sense of something changed. And for the first time in a long time, you will feel, I'm okay. I'm actually okay. This is the exact moment your restoration becomes real. Michael whispers, her glow has begun. Jesus adds, her heart is healing. And God whispers, my daughter is rising. Part 4 will reveal the next layer of radiance igniting inside you. How heaven protects this glow. The emotional renewal waiting ahead. And the sign that your youthful spirit is fully awakened. But before you go, my beloved child, if you feel the cleansing beginning inside you, like this message, subscribe so Part 4 finds you. Comment, God, continue my restoration. Share with 10 people. Someone else needs this radiance too. When you're ready for Part 4, type. Continue. The opening, the light God placed in you begins to spread. My beloved child, heaven shows the light that God planted in your spirit. A small, glowing ember. From Part 1. Brightening in Part 2. Cleansed in Part 3. And now, it is growing, expanding, stretching, blooming like dawn. Jesus whispers. Her glow is no longer a spark. It is becoming a presence. Do not scroll. This is where heaven moves deeper. The next layer of radiance awakening inside you. Heaven reveals 3 levels of radiance that unfold after cleansing. These are not physical changes. They are spiritual transformations that make you feel younger in the way your soul carries itself. 1. The radiance of emotional peace. You will feel less overwhelmed, less rushed, more centered, more emotionally balanced. Your reactions soften. Your heart steadies. Your spirit rests. This peace makes you feel lighter, younger, freer. 2. The radiance of mental clarity. Your mind will stop looping. Your thoughts will stop spiraling. Your decisions will become clearer. You will begin feeling decisive, confident, mentally spacious, emotionally grounded. This clarity is the youthfulness of the mind. 3. The radiance of spiritual calmness. This is the deepest layer. You will feel guided, protected, accompanied, held. Jesus whispers. Her spirit remembers heaven. When your spirit remembers heaven, it moves with the gentle grace of youth. Don't scroll. Now heaven reveals how it protects this glow. How heaven protects your radiance from draining influences. My beloved child, God does not give light without giving protection. He knows the world can drain you, pull at you, dull your glow, age your spirit. So heaven sets 3 protections around you. 1. Protection of emotional boundaries. You will suddenly begin sensing when someone drains your peace. Instead of absorbing it, you will step back, detach, protect your energy. This is heaven teaching your spirit to guard its glow. 2. Protection of spiritual discernment. Your intuition sharpens. Your awareness heightens. You can feel instantly who is safe, who is heavy, What situations drain you? What environments uplift you? Michael whispers. This is her shield of clarity. 3. Protection of heavenly alignment. God begins pulling you away from things that age your spirit. Unnecessary stress. Draining conversations. Environments of chaos. Emotional pressure. And pulling you toward peace, gentleness, comfort, ease, emotional rejuvenation. This protection is divine and permanent. Don't move. The renewal is next. The emotional renewal waiting ahead of you. My beloved child, heaven is preparing a new emotional chapter for you. This chapter has 3 defining qualities, each one restoring something you lost over the years. 1. Emotional lightness. You will feel emotionally younger because your mind no longer carries heavy thoughts. You won't overthink the way you used to. You won't fear the way you used to. You won't stress the way you used to. Your spirit becomes light again. 2. Emotional joy. Not immature joy. Not surface joy. But deep, quiet joy. The kind of joy that comes from gratitude, calmness, renewed hope, spiritual connection. This joy sits in your chest like a warm candle. 3. Emotional reconnection. You will reconnect with yourself, your strength, your identity, your worth, your inner spark. This is the emotional youth God meant to return to you. But heaven has been saving something huge. The sign that your youthful spirit is fully awakened. My beloved child, heaven reveals a moment so powerful that you will remember it forever. It is called the rising breath. It will happen unexpectedly. In the middle of your day, you will suddenly feel a warm sensation rise from your stomach, into your chest, up to your throat, into your face. It feels like a deep breath rising, a wave of peace, a soft emotional lift, a youthful calm, a feeling of, I feel like me again. Michael whispers. This is the fullness of her radiance. Jesus adds. This is her youth restored. And God whispers. Daughter, you are glowing again. One last revelation remains. The final revelation of Part 4. My beloved child, heaven shows you with a glow around your spirit. Not forced, not imagined, but divinely restored. Michael places his hand gently on your back and says, she is stepping into her new light. Jesus adds, she is learning to shine again. And God whispers, her youth is not behind her. It is awakening inside her. Part 5 will reveal the next transformation inside your soul. The emotional rebirth heaven has planned. the divine surge that lifts your energy. And the moment your spirit begins its final radiant stage. But before you go, my beloved child, if you feel your radiance rising, like this message, subscribe for part 5. Comment, God, continue awakening my glow. Share with 10 people, so another daughter can rise with you. When you're ready for part 5, type continue. The opening, heaven sees the shift that has begun in you. My beloved child, heaven reveals your spirit, standing taller than before. Not physically, but energetically. The light God placed within you is no longer a glow. It's becoming a force. A quiet, graceful, feminine force. Stronger than the years you lived through. Jesus whispers. Her spirit is changing shape. And Michael adds. She is becoming the healed version of herself. Do not scroll. This is where your rebirth begins. The next transformation inside your soul. Heaven reveals 3 major shifts that are already starting inside you. Shifts that make your energy feel younger, lighter, and more radiant. 1. Your inner dialogue is changing. Where you once heard, I'm tired. I feel older. I don't have the same spark. You will begin hearing, I feel lighter. I feel clearer. I feel renewed. I feel more like myself. This is not imagination. This is transformation. 2. Your emotional energy is softening. Not collapsing. Not weakening. Softening. Your edges become gentle. Your reactions become calm. Your presence becomes peaceful. This softness is spiritual youth awakening. 3. Your spirit is recentered. Heaven places you back into the emotional alignment you drifted away from during years of hardship. You will feel centered, grounded, guided, steady, emotionally aligned. This is your soul returning home. Don't scroll, my beloved child. The emotional rebirth is beginning. The emotional rebirth heaven has planned for you. My beloved child. Heaven shows your emotional world like a garden that has been unattended. Roots tangled. Soil dry. Flowers hidden. And God says, watch what I restore. This rebirth unfolds in 3 stages. Stage 1, the rising of calmness. Your nervous system relaxes. Your chest softens. Your breath becomes smooth. You will begin feeling safe, less overwhelmed, emotionally steady. This calmness is the beginning of your rebirth. Stage 2, the return of emotional joy. Not loud joy. Not forced joy. Deep, soft, womanly joy. Joy that comes from gratitude, inner peace, spiritual grounding, gentle hope. This joy makes your spirit feel young again. Stage 3, the blooming of your inner spark. Your eyes regain shine. Your presence feels bright. Your aura warms. This is the spiritual spark that makes others say, "You look refreshed. You seem so light today. You feel renewed." This spark is heaven's fingerprint on you. But now, a surge is coming. Don't move. The divine surge, the great lift of your energy. My beloved child. Heaven reveals a moment where God sends a wave of strength through your spirit. It's gentle, warm, and emotionally lifting. It feels like a wave rising in your chest, your heart expanding, your energy softening, your mind clearing, your spirit lifting upward. Heaven calls this the great surge of renewal. This surge does what years of self-care could not. It restores your energy to its youthful state. Michael whispers. This surge is her second birth. Jesus adds. This is the moment her soul stands. Don't scroll. You're about to step into your final radiant stage. The final radiant stage, the completion of your light. My beloved child. Heaven reveals your final radiant stage. The moment your glow becomes permanent. This radiance is not on your skin, but in your spirit. It feels like inner peace staying longer, emotional heaviness fading faster, your presence becoming warm and bright, a constant sense of divine nearness, a feeling of being lighter than your age. This stage is called the flourishing light. The point where your soul looks younger than your past. God whispers, daughter, you are not returning to youth. Youth is returning to you. One last revelation remains. The final revelation of Part 5. My beloved child. Heaven shows your spirit standing at the threshold of a new emotional life. Jesus places his hand on your heart. Her glow is real now. Michael steps behind you. Her spirit has risen. And God whispers. Her radiance is complete. Part 6 will reveal the spiritual alignment happening in your destiny. The emotional elevation that follows your radiance. The protection heaven places around your new glow. And the sacred moment heaven confirms your transformation. But before you continue, my beloved child, if you feel your radiance entering its next stage, like this message, subscribe so Part 6 reaches you. Comment, God, continue lifting my spirit. Share with 10 people. To help another woman rise with you. When you're ready for Part 6, type. Continue, the opening, heaven shows your future aligning like stars. My beloved child. Heaven reveals your timeline. As though it is a set of stars. Some dim. Some bright. Some scattered. Some clustered. And then God reaches forward with his finger of light and begins to realign them. Stars move. Paths shift. Destiny rearranges. Jesus whispers. Her future is being rewritten in real time. Michael adds. This is the alignment she has waited her whole life for. Don't scroll. Your destiny has moved into the center of heaven's hands. The spiritual alignment happening in your destiny. Heaven reveals 3 major alignments that are unfolding around your life. Quietly, beautifully, divinely. 1. Your spirit aligns with calmness. You will begin feeling drawn toward peace, gentleness, quiet, stable environments, meaningful connections. Your spirit refuses chaos now. It is aligning with serenity. 2. Your emotions align with renewal. Your emotional world shifts. You will feel hope rising, heaviness lifting, joy returning, clarity deepening. This alignment makes your spirit feel younger than your age has ever allowed. 3. Your future aligns with divine timing. Not rushed. Not delayed. Perfectly aligned. God whispers. The things that were once difficult will begin to flow. This is the youth of destiny, where life feels smoother, because heaven is orchestrating the path. Don't scroll, my beloved child. Your emotional elevation is next. The emotional elevation that follows your new radiance. Heaven reveals your emotions rising to a new level. A level you haven't felt since you were much younger. This elevation has 3 layers. 1. Elevated confidence. Soft confidence. Not loud. Not aggressive. Confidence that comes from knowing you're guided. Knowing you're protected. Knowing you're held. Knowing you're aligned. This confidence is the glow of the soul. 2. Elevated self-compassion. You will begin speaking to yourself with kindness you never used before. You will hear yourself think, I deserve peace. I'm worthy of gentleness. I'm allowed to rest. I'm growing. This compassion is emotional youth unfolding. 3. Elevated emotional balance. Your reactions slow down. Your sensitivity stabilizes. Your heart becomes grounded. You begin choosing peace instead of panic. Softness instead of fear. Jesus whispers. Balance is the beginning of her new life. But heaven wants you to know something crucial. Heaven's protection around your new glow. Your radiance is precious. Your glow is holy. Your youthfulness is spiritual. So heaven protects it. Here are the 3 divine protections placed around your glow. 1. The protection of discernment. You will instantly feel when someone drains your peace. Your spirit will say, no. This doesn't feel right. This is heaven guarding your radiance. 2. The protection of emotional strength. Your glow cannot be dimmed by old patterns. You will not fall back into emotional heaviness, old insecurity, self-doubt, past versions of yourself. Your spirit is too awake now. 3. The protection of divine shielding. God places a spiritual shield around your energy. This shield keeps negativity, stress, emotional chaos, draining influences from aging your spirit again. Michael whispers. Her glow is protected by heaven. Don't move, my beloved child. Heaven now reveals. The moment everything becomes real. The sacred moment heaven confirms your transformation. This moment is holy. Heaven calls it the final shift. It happens when your transformation completes. You will feel a deep breath rise on its own. Your shoulders release. Your heart feel warm and soft. Your mind become quiet. Your energy feel light and youthful. And then you will experience a single tear falling without sadness. A tear of release. This tear is heaven confirming. You have become the woman you prayed to grow into again. Jesus whispers. Her spirit is restored. Michael says. Her light is complete. And God whispers. Daughter. This is your rebirth. But heaven has more. Part 7 will reveal the full activation of your youth light. The emotional blessings heading toward you. How your presence shifts for others. And the divine ripple effect of your glow. Before we continue, my beloved child, if you feel heaven aligning your destiny, like this message, subscribe so Part 7 reaches you. Comment, God, complete my transformation. Share with 10 people. Because someone else needs this radiance too. When you are ready for Part 7, type. Continue the opening. Heaven stands still when your light expands. My beloved child. Heaven reveals the light inside you. Becoming stronger. So strong that the angels pause to witness it. Your radiance is no longer soft. No longer shy. No longer rising slowly. It is expanding. Taking shape. Moving through every layer of your spirit. Michael whispers. Her glow is reaching its full strength. Jesus adds softly. This is her spiritual youth becoming visible. Don't scroll. You need to feel this next part in your chest. The full activation of your youth light. Heaven reveals 3 stages of your youth light activation. This is where your glow becomes a force, a presence, a signature of heaven inside you. 1. The activation of your heart light. This is where everything begins. Your heart becomes warmer, softer, emotionally open, more peaceful, less burdened. This is the source of your youthful spirit. A younger heart creates a younger presence. 2. The activation of your energy light. Your aura changes. Your presence shifts. Your energy no longer feels tired. It feels alive. You will notice. People look at you longer. Your presence feels lighter to others. You walk softer. You breathe deeper. You feel more centered. This is the youth of your soul, becoming visible to the world. 3. The activation of your spirit light. This is the highest level. Your spirit begins to feel connected, guided, awakened, full of quiet joy, rooted in God. This is the kind of light that cannot be dimmed and cannot be taken. Michael whispers. This is the moment her youth becomes eternal. Don't move. Heaven is now revealing the emotional blessings heading toward you. The emotional blessings moving toward your life. Heaven has prepared 3 blessings that arrive when your radiance reaches activation. These are life-changing. 1. Blessing of emotional ease. Your emotions stop fighting you. Your heart stops tightening. Your mind stops racing. You begin feeling steady, balanced, comfortable inside your own spirit. This ease makes you feel 10, 15, even 25 years lighter. 2. Blessing of renewed hope. You stop expecting disappointment. You stop assuming the worst. You stop holding back joy. Instead, you begin feeling new hope, new excitement, new gentle anticipation. Hope, as soft as silk, returns to your heart. 3. Blessing of soft joy. This joy does not shout. It glows. You begin feeling joy in the morning light, in small calm moments, in quiet routines, in peaceful thoughts. This joy makes your spirit feel young again. But heaven shows something even deeper. How your presence begins to shift the atmosphere. My beloved child, when your radiance activates, your presence changes the space you walk into. Here's what happens. 1. People feel calmer around you. They don't know why. They just feel safer, softer, more at ease. Your glow affects them. 2. People treat you with more respect. Not because of anything you say, but because of the energy you carry. Your presence becomes dignified, peaceful, steady, graceful. This is spiritual poise. 3. You begin attracting peaceful situations. Your glow begins pulling in kinder people, calmer experiences, smoother moments, emotionally safer environments. Your light reshapes your reality. But heaven has one more revelation. The divine ripple effect of your new radiance. Heaven shows that your glow will not only affect you, it will touch your relationships, conversations, family dynamics, atmosphere, future moments. Here's how. 1. You become a source of warmth. People feel comfort in your presence. Your glow makes them feel seen, safe, peaceful. 2. You become a channel of soft healing. Your words begin to soothe. Your silence begins to calm. Your presence begins to heal. Michael whispers. Her glow carries healing. 3. You become a beacon of gentle confidence. Without trying, your radiance lifts others. Your glow becomes inspiring, comforting, stabilizing. This is the ripple effect of your restored youth. But heaven saved the final moment for last. The final revelation of Part 7. My beloved child, heaven shows your spirit, standing in a full field of light, stronger than ever, softer than ever, younger than ever. Jesus places his hand over your heart. Her youth light is complete. Michael bows his head. Her glow is sealed. And God whispers, Daughter, shine. Part 8 will reveal the divine rise happening in your destiny, the emotional elevation that follows your glow, the spiritual maturity growing inside you, and the sign heaven sends when your radiance begins influencing the future. But before we continue, my beloved child, if you feel your glow becoming a presence, like this message, subscribe so Part 8 arrives to you. Comment, God, continue expanding my radiance. Share with 10 people, so their spirits can rise with yours.